Hello ladies and gentlemen, I'm your host Shybridge, and today we're doing something a little different on this channel. And I'm also reading off of a script here, so if I look back and forth, that's why. It's something that's been on my mind lately that I wanted to share to you all. And even though this channel is small, I want to use this as a way to help grow into more of the things that interest me. Obviously, mobile games, Million Life Through the Days, Bang Dream, all those. I love all of them. And obviously they're anime related. I want to get into more, anime and stuff like that. Anyway, as you can see from the title of this, I want to start this series, and I want to start talking about the airing shows of each of the seasons and what I'm watching, along with my, first impressions of the first few episodes, 3 or 4, or anything like that. So basically, the format of this video I want to do is I'm going to split it up into different sections for each of the different genres of anime that are out there. And basically, from anything, whether it's comedy, drama, sports, or anything like that. Each show will be placed in its proper category, and we'll go from there. I just wanted to let that get out of the way, so, obviously for the formatting of it. And let's get into the first section. Starting off, we're going to talk about comedy, as you can see. The first show is over-the-top comedy. Let's see what it is. Asobi Asobose, or what it's called on AniList, Worship of Fun. Now, at first, the description they gave me on AniList, it was not what I thought it was going to be. I originally thought it was going to be a comedy slice of life with cute girls doing, cute things. Shit I like. But no, it turned out to be something else, completely. I'll let the show explain. Yeah, I have no idea what's going on with this show, but hey, I like it. It does its job well, in my opinion. It makes me laugh, so, that's fine. Though, some of the jokes fly over my head because, alright, I may be Asian, but I'm Japanese, so, yeah. Next up, following Asobi, is Chiyo's School Road, another over-the-top comedy about a girl's commute to school. Again, this show, I thought it was going to be something completely different, cute girls doing cute things, going to school and stuff like that. You can probably see a trend of what shows that I actually enjoy, but yeah, anyway. School Road is, well, shit, it's kind of what the title is. It's kind of just BS that, that type of show should entail. Honestly, for the first 4 episodes, I'm quite enjoying the series. The characters are over the top, of course, but each character, along with the side characters, are all funny in their own right. I can enjoy most of the interactions between the characters, and I personally enjoy Chiyo more than Asobi, just for the fact that Asobi is a little bit more on the over-the-top range, and some of the face reactions are kind of offsetting for me. But anyway. Now, Chiyo doesn't really take the top cake for my favorite comedy this season. That's reserved for the next show that we're going to talk about. And that's... Cells at Work. Yep. A show about the goddamn body takes the cake for top comedy of the season for me. I know. It's a weird world we live in. Now, honestly, I'm sure many of you already know what this is from all the memes on Twitter and stuff like that. It's a shitstorm on Twitter and stuff like that. Being compared to Osmosis Jones, I believe it was called. I think I remember watching it. It's been a really long time since I have. Now, for me personally, Cells at Work was one of the most anticipated anime of this season for me because, if I can, well, it's actually sitting on top of here. It's the first volume of the manga. I loved it so much, and I was so happy that they were getting it adapted, especially by David Productions. It just looks so good, and as of recently, I just finished the 4th episode, and I have fallen in love with who I'm gonna call Emily because I don't know how to pronounce that name for the bacteria. Oh, not the bacteria, Jesus. The white blood cell. And though red blood cell, she's still up at the top of the list. And yes, I know, I get it. I'm waifuing cells. Shit, you're probably doing it too, okay? So. Moving on to the next section, we have music. Music. Something we can all relate to, and something I listen to on a daily basis, and as many of you know about me, or if you don't, and you're just watching this for the first time, hello. I love idols.
Wow, really? Who would have bloody thought?
Nobody asked you, wanker.
You're not British.
Anyway, yes, I love idols, so when Music Girls was announced, I was excited for a new idol show that I could possibly love as much as I do Idolmasters and Love Live. And, well, it isn't terrible, I guess. I mean, Music Girls does kind of take the idol concept and tilts it on its head in a different type of way. No, I'm not talking about idols in space or idol politics or anything like that. But it seems from the first episode, our main character, Hanako, arrives in Japan with her musically talented parents. Keep that in mind. Where she wanted to see idols who she adored for most of her life. And obviously, you know, idols who we think are, you know, girls singing and dancing. Well, she proceeds then to, you know, the classic idol thing, is to run off and go do whatever she wants in the airport, because, you know. So as Hanako is on her merry way, she, you know, sees a sign about an idol concert slash contest type of thing taking place, and it's found by the producer of Music Girls, who I'm not even going to try to pronounce the name of because I don't know. And he proceeds to ask if she wants to perform at the contest, just because, you know, I mean, a girl, you can sing, right? Since, you know, no one else entered the contest for obvious reasons. Let's just say Music Girls aren't the most popular idol group out there currently. So anyway, from then, Hanako is taken backstage to meet the rest of the cast of 11 idols. And get this, Hana says they aren't real idols. Well, that personally, that threw me off. So what her concept of idols is this plush thing, phone case thing that she made. I have no idea what it is, but she thinks of that as an idol, not these girls. So anyway, interestingly, after they go off on stage and perform, she's actually awestruck by, you know, the beautiful singing and dancing that they do. Now, when I originally was, you know, watching the PV and stuff for this show, I was very interested because the PV showed mostly fully drawn dancing. Now, it's PV, they have a lot of time on their hands to do that, so I wasn't expecting every single thing in the show that, you know, that revolves around singing and dancing to be fully drawn like Idolmasters or fully CG'd like Love Live. It's going to be kind of a blend of the two. And from some of the things that we've seen from the other dancing and singing stuff, they have, yeah, I'm a little bit right with the whole blend between the two. It's nowhere near Idolmasters, but it's nowhere also near, you know, Love Live. It's dancing. Interestingly, after the girls come back, Hana's, you know, obviously is really excited about, you know, how amazingly they danced, and she asks one of the members to redo the dance so she can see it. Who's the best dancer or the choreographer for the group. She starts dancing. Hana just immediately mimics and copies her step by step. And the interesting about Hana is that she's actually gifted. She's very naturally gifted dancing and choreography and stuff like that because she has musically talented parents. And they realized that this girl could be their ticket to stardom, to help them grow as, you know, an idol unit. And so they ask her if she wants to be an idol, and she's like, what? Me? Be an idol? What's that? And well, basically they want her to go on the stage and, you know, perform in the contest because, you know, she can dance and she can sing, so, you know, they could just have her do it and see how she does. And if she does it really well, then she might, you know, join the unit. The whole stage is set. Hana's there, everyone's watching, it's like, oh, she's cute, and stuff like that. And the music starts playing, she starts dancing, and then...
スのかけらずっと握ってたたった一つで広がる世界叶えてよ
Oh god, no, stop, please, no, stop. She doesn't know how to sing. I don't think she's tone deaf, I just think she doesn't know how to sing for some reason. Yeah, so basically, now that she can't be an idol because she can't sing for shit, she turned into kind of like a manager type of character. She is the main character, obviously, but she turns into, instead of being an idol herself, kind of like an assistant to the company who, you know, is producing these idols, and an assistant to give the girls advice on, you know, singing, well, not singing, dancing choreography and some other like fashionable and fashion and stuff like that we see in later episodes. To me personally, it's a nice flip on its head. I wasn't expecting it. I was expecting her to be an idol as well, but I'm assuming that later in the series that she's probably gonna turn into an idol. Maybe like the last episode she's gonna sing, kind of like how no, it wasn't the last episode for Ritsuko, but you know what I mean. How Ritsuko, you know, she did performances and stuff sometimes. And though at times this show can be meh, or, well, okay, it's pretty meh in general, the music's pretty good. I have to admit, the songs are very catchy, and especially the intro song, not the intro song, but their main song is very catchy, and I actually really enjoy it. Next up on the music category, we have... Review Starlight. And I know I said that completely wrong, probably. Now, me personally, and what other YouTubers think about this show, is that it's very underrated. You should probably watch it. I still need to catch up on one episode, but I've got work and stuff, so it's been kind of a shit show. At this point, you can probably guess what I thought the show was gonna be, but, you know, I'll spare you. This is some next level battle shit. Like, or some stage acting anime or something like that. I don't know, honestly. To be completely honest, from the first 3 episodes, I'm still confused about what this show is about. I kind of get it, like, what is this show trying to succeed? Is about them trying to become the top star? Is the girl with the most fiery passion the best of them all? Why is their elevator so fast? Why is the transformation scene so badass? Why are the fighting animations so good? Thank you, Bushiroad, for taking all the SIF money from all of us. And most importantly, why the fuck is there a talking giraffe? You know, so many questions with not enough answers. Currently, we're only on episode 4, so, you know, we'll see. But goddamn it, I honestly think this show is great. I mean, I did enjoy after episode, I think it was episode 2, or I don't remember which one exactly it was, but I'm gonna show the clip of it, when Hoshimin, basically she's self-aware and, you know, she instantly became my best girl after that.
かな私だって単純な方が強そうなんだもん単純ってひどいよ
Behind Hikari, but the only reason right now she's best girl is because she's voiced by Umi. Anyway, Review Starlight as of right now is one of my top shows, but it's also one of the most confusing shows of the season, and I love it. On to the next section. Yep, you read that right. We're falling into the realm of ecchi and sports. Well, mostly ecchi. Well, the first 2 shows are ecchi. Anyway, first off, we have... Yuna and the Haunted Hot Springs. And oh boy, is this something. At first glance, I thought this would be kind of a bad harem anime with, you know, a dense as hell main character. And to an extent, yeah, kinda I was right. But I was mostly wrong. I actually love this show. It reminds me a lot of, I'll probably put up on the screen because I can't remember it currently. But yeah. To me, personally, the main character is one of the best in my opinion, since he seems to be, you know, a nice and likable type of guy, not like some weird or some yeah. Anyway, something stuck in my throat. So yeah, point goes to him. But in my opinion, the girls, you probably know what I mean. Look on the screen right here. By the way, the best girl is the owner. I just can't remember her main name currently, so yeah. Now, from what I've seen in the comments of some of the episodes, readers of the manga, or at least a few of them, aren't too happy with how the anime is being handled. Though I haven't read the manga myself, I don't have any feelings about it right now, but from what I do know, I'll probably attempt to find some time after the show is done airing to read the manga and then make my, own conclusions. But for right now, I'm loving this show. And it's a blast. I just gotta make sure that no one walks into my room when I'm watching it. Next up on the list is Harukana Receive. Now, out of all the shows on my list, I knew exactly what I was getting into, and that was anime booby. Yeah, and good lord, is there a lot of that. This show, of course, is about beach volleyball, go figure, and it's something I'm enjoying for different reasons, actually. It's kind of weird. Or, well, more varying reasons. So you can probably guess a few of them. But anyway, animation-wise, this show is beautiful with its vibrant colors, amazing sand and water effects, wonderful shot composition, and the fan service, because, it's ecchi. But yeah, anyway, the story so far is going what I thought it would be, and it's pretty good for what it's shooting for, in my opinion. As for right now, I had just finished episode 4, and I'm still enjoying the ride, or maybe my hormones are getting the best of me, I don't know. But I recommend this show. And finally, we get into the less extreme of the ecchi and more into actually a sports anime, and that is Hanabado. Hanabi? I don't know. Well, it's a show about, badminton. So far, I'm liking what I'm seeing, how absolutely bloody powerful each of the hits feel. It's, it's good. Anyway, it follows the story of a girl named Ayano, who was one of the best, but after certain circumstances, she quit and decided she wanted to become a normal high school girl. Normal type of thing. Now, this also has the drama tag, and of course, that means we have the sometimes unnecessary over-the-top anime BS. But, sometimes it's kind of unavoidable. Blah, blah, blah. Best friend has her try to join the team. Blah, blah, blah. Captain, who completely shut her out last year, is the captain of the team. Blah, blah, blah. Is back playing. Blah, blah. Her mother left her for some lesbian shit. Blah, blah, blah. She begins to grow back of her love of badminton. Yeah, I know I went through that fast. It's not like I don't like the show. I do really enjoy it. Like, it's not the top show, but it's up there. But I could personally go without the drama aspect, but in all reality, it kind of gives it its substance somewhat. So I'll let it slide and watch some goddamn badminton. Now this final segment is actually very interesting. As you can see by what the title is, we have TV shorts. Now personally, I don't see very many other YouTubers talk about TV shorts that air in each season. I don't know if it's because I don't know if it's legal for us to watch it in the States, because, pirate sites and stuff, or something like that. I don't know. But let me, honestly, if you know, please let me know, so I can understand that. Anyway, the first show that we have on the list is The Idolmaster Cinderella Girls Gekijao Season 3. I really don't need to explain much, since anyone who knows Idolmasters knows what I'm watching, and to anyone else not, well, basically it's just cute shit. That's basically what it is. Next up, we have something with a little bit more substance, I guess. We have One Room Season 2. Oh boy, I already know the FBI is knocking on my door. So, One Room, if some of you don't know, was a show that I personally stumbled on when Akidiris made a video about point of view animes, with One Room being one of the shows, and at the time I was like, you know what, screw it, why not, let's watch it. I watched season 1 and was oddly enjoyable. I don't know. And I also thought at the time there's never going to be a second season of this, that's for sure. Oh, but God, I was wrong. So basically, these point of view animes have a main character, or you're the main character. They don't talk, they just kind of nod or just are the camera sometimes, or is staring at the girl's boobs, you know, basic stuff. But he also does acts that can throw you off, you know, as the viewer, i.e. episode 1 of season 2. Oh, mother of God. So, episode 1, you and your girlfriend from season 1, Yui, have a beach day, and as your eyes of any man, it has us look at her booty and sorts, you know, normal stuff. Now, hold on to that for a moment. After the day is over, you could go back to your apartment and begin to talk about how you've been working a lot lately and haven't been able to spend more time with her since she's been out, you know, in college and studying and stuff. Yeah, she's aged. It's kind of weird. You are too, for, I don't know. Anyway, after you talk a bit, you get a good look at her boobers and her tan lines because, you know, and by the power invested in you, or whoever this is, you leap on top of her, and it seems like you want to get the shimmy down with it. 100%, this was my reaction to this. I'm not even joking you. Okay. What? No. Officer, I'm ready to go. Take me to jail. Yep, that's this show for you. Jail. And, you know, you kind of just had to accept it at that point. And honestly, that's how the first episode ends for the second season. Yeah. Now, episode 2, obviously okay, she says no. So, you don't do anything, so that's good. It gets a little bit awkward because she wants to spend more time with you, and it seems like since you're working so much, you know, you might be avoiding her since, you know, she said no or something. I don't know. That's what she thinks. With episode 2 and 3, it's hinted a little bit as to why you, the main character, is kind of not avoiding her, but working more and more. And, well, because you want to buy her something. You know what that is? An engagement ring. Yeah, in episode 3, well, at the end of episode 3, your boy just, you know, sits her down and is like, we need to talk. And is like, what you want to talk about? Well, firstly, she thinks that, you know, since it seems like you're avoiding her, that you're gonna break up with her. So, I don't know what she's thinking, but yeah. And, you know, as she starts to cry and, you know, is sad about you possibly breaking up with her, you just take this ring and slap it on the table and slide it across, and it'd be like, boom. You ain't say nothing, you don't even, nothing, just nothing. That's where I believe the story would end, but I just actually watched episode 4, and they went to a hot springs and had a bath together. Anyway, it was a little bit weird. I don't know if the story ends here because there's 2 other girls we need to talk to, and obviously it's, you know, 12 episodes. It should be a 12-episode series, so 4 for each girl. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, this show is weird, and honestly, the only reason I'm watching it is because I watched season 1, and I wanted to see what would happen next, and honestly, the FBI is always watching me, so it's kind of whatever at this point. And finally, we have the last show on my list, and my #1 show of the season. Encouragement of Climb, Season 3. Yep, this is my #1 favorite TV show of the winter 2018 season, and it had me the most hyped. Originally when it was listed, it was a TV show, and I was like, yes, but then later it was changed to TV short, what it was originally supposed to be. So I was a little bit disappointed, but regardless, it's still at least 13 minutes long per episode, so I'm still okay with that. Obviously, if it's a season 3, I've watched season 1 and 2, and I instantly fell in love with the characters and the environment that they were in. So basically, if any of you watched and enjoyed Eurocamp, this is Eurocamp before Eurocamp. It's a relaxing show that you can just watch and laugh and have fun watching these girls hike. Sometimes for the first time, or even just for fun, you know, like Mount Fuji sometimes. That's fun. I love this series so much, and it's something I would recommend to anyone who enjoys a calming type of anime that you just want to relax and just enjoy the ride with these cute girls doing, you know, hiking and stuff like that. Now, being a TV short, each episode, like I said, it was 13 minutes long, or At least I believe they're 13 minutes long. I don't quite remember how the other seasons worked. I honestly don't really remember how many episodes there were either. I might have to do some research on that. But the greatest thing about Climb is that the art style is nothing to scoff at, even if it's a TV short. It's very stunning how detailed and how colorful things are. Yeah, some things look kind of tack there, but you know, it still looks good. That's the main thing. And oh my god, don't even get me started with the OST. Like, the OP, I'm just gonna let you guys listen to it right now.
だって地球は宝箱キュンファンキュンファンもっと宇宙を閉じ出せ充電でファイト進めミラクルストライド
And honestly, this is one of my favorite ED songs from the whole entire series. They had 2 different openings and EDs in season 2, because I'm pretty sure it was a 26 episode thing. I'm not entirely sure, but my god, all in all, I recommend this show the most to anybody who wants to watch it. I get it, it is the season 3, so you're gonna have to watch season 1 and 2, but if you have the time, I mean, it's only 13 minutes, but there's quite a handful of episodes. I wholeheartedly recommend it. Well, that wraps up my list of what I'm currently watching. I'm sorry that this video is super long. I can already tell. Right now this is 23 minutes on the camera. I had 2 different skits, so it's probably like 40 minutes, close to 40 minutes at this point. But I wanted to do this for a very, very long time, and I honestly don't know how it's gonna be, you know, what kind of reception it's gonna get. Editing me will probably have a wonderful time figuring out how I didn't screw up my, you know, talking and everything. I screwed up a lot, let's just say that. Anyhow, I hope all of you enjoyed this video, and I hope this video and the other videos to come help this channel grow into something I can do for any amount of time that comes, you know. I mean, you know, YouTube right now is a really hard place to get growing, And a lot of the different anime YouTubers and YouTubers just like YouTubers in general, it's hard for them to continue doing what they're doing because of just the whole the YouTube algorithm and stuff like that. But I want to grow as I dip more into the anime community with you guys and just be, you know, be more a part of the community that I already kind of am on like AniList and stuff like that. I also want to give my opinion about, you know, the shows that are airing this season, especially TV shorts, because I don't see very many people talking about that. Even though they're personally some of my favorite things to watch. I have like some of my top shows are TV shorts because they just, you know, they do the job well. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and if you've made it this far, thank you for listening to me babble on and on and on. I hope you all enjoyed, and I hope you enjoyed my opinion or something, I don't know. I've been your host, Shybridge, and I'll see you guys later.